Hello everyone, this is Vinnie Art, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys, comic book creator, and today I am reviewing the Astonishing X-Men Wolverine. This is the 85 years wave, and this thing is, we're going to get into it. I don't want to spoil anything yet, but packaging, I do like that they're using the black kind of boxes now on these new Marvel anniversary figures, or they're not technically anniversary figures, but they keep just putting those on the front of the boxes. It's regular Marvel Legends. These things are next to impossible to find in stores unless you're there when they're opening it up, provided the scalpers didn't come in, within the first 10 minutes of the store opening. But this I actually got off a Big Bad Toy Store. And I do like the packaging on this. Again, like I said, very clean. I love that he has multiple hands, alternate head. I have very minor gripes with this figure, but he is very, very solid. If you do happen to see this in passing, I do say he is a must-buy if you're a Wolverine fan. But I know I'm kind of jumping the shark again. But anyway, we're going to get into it. And here he is out of the package. All right, overall, the body I really like. The sculpt work is really nice. The face is really nice. The hair is awful. I hate that hair. For that reason, I'm probably not going to be using this head sculpt on this particular body. I think the forehead's too high. The shape of the hair, he looks like he's, I don't know, close to like 150 years old, And granted, yeah, I know his healing factor, he ages slowly. But it looks like a grandpa head on a Wolverine body because of that hairline. It looks like a receding hairline, and then his weird shape. I don't know. I never liked how John Cassidy drew regular Wolverine, Logan, with the mask. Fine. The back of the box had his artwork on it. It's adequate, but I never liked how he drew Logan's face. But they did capture his style, and if you're a fan of Cassidy drawing Logan Wolverine, you're going to be very happy. I'm personally not, and I know the guy. I've met him a bunch of times, had a couple conversations with him, not just at conventions, but elsewhere. And yeah, it is what it is. But head movement on the ball joints, really great. Butterfly joints work beautifully. Awesome range. His shoulders, fantastic movement in there. The whole shoulder pad thing rotates as well. So yeah, you got the upper bicep cut, ball joint. There's nothing that hinders his movement. Double hinge for the elbow, your standard joint for the wrist. He does have the very nice diaphragm cut. This is the one I prefer because you get more pivot and tilt out of that. It's subtle movements that work really well on these type of figures. He also has the hinge that goes forward and back. The way that it's pinned, though, with the belt, it's slightly limiting, but you might be able to kind of move that or work it a little bit. He does the Van Dammes all the way. He has upper thigh cut. He has the double jointed knee. No boot cut. This is the other major gripe I have with the figure. He does have the hinge and swivel for the foot, but boot cut would have put this guy over the top. I mean, this is a near perfect figure. Regarding the joints, the sculpt work, I do prefer this suit. Yeah, here is the his masked head, not alternate, but yeah, the masked head. And I love that it's got the gritting teeth. The short kind of ears on the mask look pretty cool. I don't know, I do like that. Some people prefer the really big ones. This makes more sense if you're fighting, not to really get in the way. But he does have alternate hands. He has regular fisted hands for left and right. He has a left hand that has a pointing finger. He has the right one that has that splayed out one. And of course, he does have the closed fist with the claws, both left and right. And I think that added a whole lot to this figure. Yeah, that hand right there is fantastic. So you get a good kind of poses and more character out of your figures as well, however you want to pose them. I mean, you have more options now. This is the other head from the animated series, the 97 X-Men line. And it is really great Although like the hair is a little more cartoony, a little bigger. I do prefer this head rather than the one that it came with. The thing is, you can't really see it on here, but the skin tone on the face is a little more yellow than on his regular biceps and, you know, where the skin is. That's the only difference with that. Then we also have the Logan head, or the Hugh Jackman, rather, from the X-Men Origins movie, and newly re-released again for the Deadpool wave. This works too. The color, the skin matches way better on the arms and the face. It might look a little small. His head might look a little big, but the body might look a little small with that on there. So, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much, to be quite honest. It kind of works. But we never seen Hugh Jackman that huge. And of course, here is the 97 mask on this body. And I gotta say, that looks really good. Although the yellow on the mask part, it's a little brighter than the yellow that's on the actual body. So, but again, you might be able to fudge it in your collection if this is what you prefer, if that's the look you prefer. It still works. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, I don't know, the wider kind of ears look really good. But here are all three of them together, in case anyone was wondering. Yes, the Hugh Jackman one is taller. The other two are the same exact height, although the Astonishing X-Men one, he might be just slightly bigger depending on how you're posing him, but they're roughly the same height. So there you go. Yeah, the Hugh Jackman one, yeah, he's a taller figure. They made him closer to, I guess, the 6 inches or slightly more than 6 inches. And yeah, but anyway, really good stuff here. So there's a Wolverine party. Oh, sorry. That's Shartimus Prime says that when he puts his figures together. Anyway, here he is with the kind of anniversary edition of the Logan and Sabretooth. So I wanted to make sure you guys could see what that looked like. That Sabretooth is fantastic. I really like it. I wish they hadn't put the pins in the leg, which means that they reused part of that figure from someone else. But yeah, if it's seamless, they're usually brand new. But yeah, so he has some reused parts. But for what it is, it's still really great. And there is the Deadpool. He is from the original, first time Marvel Legends did the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. That was a 2-pack with Negasonic Warhead, Teenage Girl, whatever the hell her name is. Yeah, so that's where he's from. And yeah, I want to make sure we got something kind of cool looking here. Zooming in a bit, rotating. Yeah, you got some different options for poses and whatnot. But yeah, this Wolverine, yeah, I gotta say, that's probably one of the best Wolverine figures that they've ever made. Arguably, maybe the best. And yeah, because you could swap out the heads, I mean, you could probably get your definitive Wolverine out of him. But yeah, that's if you prefer the more modern looking Astonishing X-Men suit. And I do, because I don't really, I don't know. I still love the original costumes and stuff, but having the full yellow from chest all the way down the legs looks awesome. The blues, even the kind of yellow they use is like a hint of orange in there. So I don't know. I think the colors really pop on this guy. He looks fantastic. So yeah, if you are looking for him, you know, he's big bad toy store had him not too long ago. He might have sold out again. I don't know. You're gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I'm very happy with this figure. I am hoping that they're gonna release Colossus as a single figure, but I know there is the Deadpool one coming out soon too. So I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have their eyes peeled for that, because yeah, he's a really awesome looking design. From the Deadpool movie. He's got the full black kind of outfit with the bare arms. Really good stuff. So there you go. Play with the coloring a little bit on this one. Just kind of messing with the editing. But yeah, not too bad. Again, trying to give you guys something different, a little more unique. But yeah, overall, he gets a very high score. That Wolverine is near perfect. Like I said, the hair was the only thing that bothered me on the regular head. The face was fine, but the hair I didn't like at all. and the lack of rotation in the shin. But still, 9.5. Yeah, I love this thing. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some of my other projects and yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story. Also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, Volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.